this beginner-friendly sewing tutorial, I will show you how to sew quilted makeup bag in 4 different sizes with handy pocket and a handle. And full PDF pattern is linked down below in the video description, so check it out and let's get started. You will need a rotary cutter or scissors, a ruler, heat erasable pen, stiletto, it's optional but very helpful, cuttable zipper and matching zipper head. I use really cute bow one, and if you also like it and you want to make the same bag with the same materials I'm using, just check at the description, I linked everything there. I use cotton or cotton poplin for the main fabric and the lining also from the cotton. Of course you will need a pattern, and I use pattern size M. First cut out the loop, one piece, handle, one piece, and pocket cut out in fold, and also cut out 2 pieces of lining. So remember that quilting must be done before you cut out actual size of pattern. Take your main fabric and add a couple of centimeters all around the pattern and cut out 2 pieces. Then I will use polyester batting 1.5 centimeters in thickness. Lay down the main fabric you cut it out and cut out your polyester batting. Also add maybe a couple centimeters or 1 centimeter all around. I will use my heat erasable pen and quilting ruler, which is really helpful to mark down the quilting lines and find the right angle you want to make. And I use another ruler to mark 5 centimeters in between the quilting line. Repeat the step for the both pieces. And if you will also decide to use heat erasable pen, I recommend to order them 10 or more because these are ending very soon. Now it's time to sewing actual quilting lines, and I'm using 80, or you can also use 90 number of the needle, and I don't really need another helpful tools to make the quilting line straight, but they are available on Amazon, and some I have linked in my Amazon storefront if you are really beginner and are worried that the lines will not be straight. Now you can take your pattern and cut out the actual pattern size. Take your cuttable zipper and cut it according to the pattern given measurements, or just add a couple centimeters to the longest line of the main piece of quilting fabric. And I'm showing you the easiest way for me how you can attach the zipper head. Just slice off a little piece of the zipper one side, hold the ends, and slide the zipper head inside the zipper. Now take your loop piece and the handle and fold them in half, and both half sides fold again towards the folded line in the middle, and pin it with pins or clips and just sew 2 lines 1 millimeter from both edges. And let me know if you prefer more like this voiceover sewing tutorials, so you can just follow the steps and listen what I'm saying to do, or you would prefer more like on-screen text and some background music. Fold the loop piece in half and clip it. Now take one of your lining piece, good side must face up, and I'm using a stiletto to mark down the pocket place, just making the holes through both of the layers from the pattern and the lining fabric. And the holes are barely visible, so don't worry that they will damage your fabric or whatever. But you can also, of course, use another method to trace down the pocket placement. And I'm using again my heat erasable pen to connect all the holes and to mark down the perfect pocket placement. Now take your pocket piece and sew both edges of the pocket. Remember that 1 centimeter seam allowance is included in the pattern, and all seam allowance will be 1 centimeter. And after you have stitched both edges, trim down the excess fabric. It will be enough of 2 to 3 millimeters, and also cut down both of the corners so they are not so bulky. Turn the bucket inside out and push out the corners using a stiletto or needle, but just be careful to don't rip out some of the threads, and also iron it and press it down slightly. Take your lining where you have marked the pocket placement, and take your pocket piece and mark 1 centimeter from the raw edge of the pocket, and place the pocket so that the lines what you just marked match the pocket bottom line, which is marked on the lining. Pin it down with the needles and sew with sewing machine. trim down this raw pocket edge to the 5 millimeters and fold the pocket up, pin it again with the needles matching the side marks, and sew it all around, leaving the upper edge untouched. And sew 1 millimeter from both of the sides and 5 millimeters from the bottom edge. Iron all the lining and pocket slightly. And now we can make the so-called zipper sandwich. Place the quilted main fabric good side facing up. On top of that, place the zipper. The zipper teeth must match the good side of the quilted main fabric. And off top of that, place the lining. Pin it in a place and sew it with the half zipper foot, or just use a regular sewing machine foot. Now open it up so that the good sides are facing out, and top stitch with 1 millimeter or 2 millimeters from the zipper. Repeat the same steps on the other side. Just make sure that the zipper edge placement is the correct edge for the zipper, and you can check by looking in a pattern where is marked down where the zipper correct position and correct edge is. Now that you have sewed the other side and also top stitched it, you can open it up and fold the good sides of the main fabric together and the good sides of the lining fabric together. Mark down approximately 10 centimeters of the bottom edge of the lining. You will have to leave there a hole when sewing, and now sew both of the bottom edges of the quilted main fabric and also the lining fabric. Take one end of the zipper and open it up and lay each layer on top of each other so that the middle of the bottom seams matches. In both ends of the zipper now there are 4 layers of fabric, so you can clip them in place and make sure that the corners of all the fabric layers matches exactly the same position. Take your loop piece and place it in one of the ends, or if you choose to make 2 loop pieces, then place it on top of the zipper and match all the raw edges and sew it with 1 centimeter seam allowance on both sides. Cut the excess amount of the zipper ends, and now we will attach the handle. Place it in between the main fabric layers into the holes, and it's up to you in which side you prefer the handle to be, but clip it in the middle of the zipper end seam which we just sewed, so that the handle middle point is matching the seam line. And now it's the tricky part to open up all the corners. It's really hard to explain, but if you will watch what I'm doing, you will better understand how to make this, because I really think this method is the nicest looking method of sewing the corners. And I also have a video for in-depth slow process of corner sewing. You can comment down below if you would like to see this video, and if you want to more explanation how to sew these corners of all boxy bags. And also those who have ordered and will order the pattern of this makeup bag will receive this video together with the pattern. And now that you have clipped the corner in place, you can sew it with 1 centimeter seam allowance and repeat it for all left corners. After the corners are finished, and the hardest part is behind the bag, inside out through the hole you have left before, and now we have to close this hole with the 1 millimeter or 2 millimeter seam allowance. And the final part is here. Turn the bag inside out and push all the corners nice and sharp. And if you use the erasable, heat erasable pen for the quilting lines, press it slightly with the iron and steam, and they will disappear in a second. And I also like to add some cute bow. And if you enjoyed this tutorial, don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, if you like the pattern, the full principle PDF pattern is linked in the video description, and check it out at my website. And I really can't wait to see your makeup bag, so tag me or leave a comment and tell me which size you are sewing. Thank you so much for watching, and until the next time, bye!